Y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, man. It's your boy Pharaoh the God. Always on the job. I got five. Let's talk. As always, real talk, raw talk. Welcome to another episode of I Got Five. Let's talk. Today's title is M.A.G.A. Make America Great Again. What does it mean? With that being said, it's that time again to tell a friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend. Share, like, and subscribe. Do not hide. The buttons ain't got no teeth, so go ahead and reach. Support the channel, support your boy, and above all, man, support the movement. Yes, indeedy. Back like Tahiti. Keep it litty like a baby on a thick bitch titty. It's a lot of politics going on, and we've been dealing with a lot of street politics lately. And just to, change the flow of things, we still gonna stay on politics, but we're gonna talk about American politics. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram at I Got Five Let's Talk. Follow me on Facebook at I Got Five Let's Talk. As always. So I feel it's only right that dealing with street politics, we throw in some type of, I don't want to call it real politics, but I want to say some political politics. With that being said, y'all know what it is and y'all know what it ain't, man. We gonna jump right into it. Make America great again. What does that mean? We all jump to conclusions, right? With the statement, we all said it was some racist shit. When was America great? I'm not going to sit up here and say that America didn't have a racist past. It doesn't have a racist future. But let's break down when was America great. It's slavery. You feel me? People look at that as, oh man, the blacks was enslaved. They was this. They was that. We don't recognize the Seminoles, the natives from Florida, that was putting belt to ass, that was really warring with the American Army for 8 years. Banged it out with them for 8 years and won. And what did they do when they won? They freed the slaves that they had in bondage, right? So that's history. Not just American history, but that's this continent's history. Our people, black people history. So we gonna start from there. People ask, when was America great? They only talk about the white people history. Civilizations prior to Christopher Columbus coming over here, thriving, being a whole lot. But people say, when was America great? I'm going to tell you. But before I do that, let me run this little content for y'all. Hold on, y'all. We're gonna get right into it.
No one will tell you about forgotten black inventors who have shaped our world. Garrett Morgan, born a slave, made the gas mask and the traffic light. Sarah Boone designed a folding ironing board to press clothes better. George Carruthers built an ultraviolet camera used in space. From blood tests to eye surgery tools, cell phone towers to refrigerated trucks, amazing African-American minds made science inventions we use today.
Science. These is Africans that are American citizens. So when they ask you, make America great again, what does it mean? America great again is when all the black inventors invented things. The shoes, black man created that. Washer and dryer, black person created that. The light bulb, black person. The internet, black person. Facial recognition, black person. So these are things that black people created in America. What has anybody created to humanity outside of America? I'll wait. Europe, nothing. Russia, nothing. Even Africa. What major invention has came out that we use today?
Human labor.
Besides that, that's what America was in its downfall. Even when we talk about the racist times in America after slavery, right after slavery, why we don't talk about Black Wall Street? Why we don't talk about we had our own banks, our own schools, our own everything, and that's why they bombed us in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Yeah, they play Monday night. Shit.
That's us being great. In the last 100 years, everybody has been trying to be like America. The only things they are creating now are things that are secondary to what Americans created. Black Americans. Electricity. You couldn't get the internet if you don't have electricity. You can't get solar if you didn't learn about electricity. Now people might come up, people might say, oh, Will Ferrell, you know, black people, you know, white people created the airplane and white people created this and that, right? Let's go into history of what they created. Let's go into that. The Hughes brothers. We heard about a black man that was already created the airplane. The Hughes brothers got their invention from a black person.
Wright brothers?
Wright brothers. Henry Ford. Graham Bell. These is all people that stole their inventions from black people. So when you ask me when was America great, America always been great. But just because you great don't mean that you don't have your civil problems. You don't have, that don't mean that. America, what we call America, has always been great. It's the Caucasians that came over here, the Europeans that came over here and dismantled the greatness of this continent. So you can't tell me America ain't never been great. America ain't never been great because of the Europeans having power. But let's look beyond the Europeans' greatness or greatness of this country. Let's look at the original people, the natives that was here. Beyond that, coming out the Henry Ford. We have always been in the forefront of futuristic thinking. Always. Even in the times of trials and tribulation. We have always made a way. See, everybody want to be a nigga until it's time to be a nigga. Everybody want to be American, but don't nobody want to be American when it's time to accept the bad of your leaders. We sit up here and we talk about black people all year. What's the black bitch's name I hate? The old bitch. Maxine Waters. Can't stand the bitch. Bitch been in there for 90 years. What has she changed? I bet you her bank account on fat though. Bet you that bank account on Finnac. Bet that. These are people that want you to think that America ain't never been great. Nah, European power ain't never been great. It been brutal. It been drastic. But European power has never been great, bro. Never. So making America great again, a lot of people have a misconception of what that means. Off the dribble, you would think about, and this is why this is a good picture of why we are deadlocked in free thinking. Because soon as a motherfucker say, make America great again, the first thing out a motherfucker mouth is what? When was America great? That lets you know right there, we don't read enough. We're not in tune enough. We don't believe we have been bamboozled. We don't believe that. How can you tell me the first 8 presidents of America was black, but then turn around and tell me America ain't never been great? Make it make sense. And this is to my black people that be out there talking that shit. Make it make sense. They tell you the truth in plain sight. You feel me? They tell you what it is in plain sight. Niggas don't understand. Make America great again. What is America named after?
Did you know America wasn't named after Christopher Columbus? The story behind its name is a fascinating tale. The name America comes from the Latin version of Amerigo Vespucci, an Italian explorer's name. But how did this happen? In the early 1500s, Vespucci wrote letters describing his voyages to the New World. These letters were widely circulated and popular. A German cartographer named Martin Waldseemüller read Vespucci's letters and decided to name the new continent America in his honor. Waldseemüller's 1507 world map was the first to use the name America. It quickly gained acceptance and was used by other map makers. So, America got its name not from its discoverer, but from the explorer who helped people understand it was a new continent. Isn't it amazing how one man's letters changed the way we see the world? Amerigo Vespucci's name lives on in history. Did you
Now, did you know, fun fact? Amerigo Vespucci, right? Now we have America. You just heard it, right? Now watch this. Fun fact.
Africa was not originally called Africa. We had a completely different name. Wow. I'm going to tell you what Africa was called, why the name changed, and who changed it. Pay attention. The landmass we now know as Africa was home to many peoples over the centuries. Moors, Nubians, Carthaginians, and Ethiopians. The name Africa was created by Europeans, and the Romans popularized it in the West as part of their conquest of the region, specifically the northern parts of the continent. The word Africa was Greek and Latin origin. Africa in Latin means sunny, and Phrike in Greek means spirit of horror. The land was known by many names, such as Ortygia, Kofi, Libya, and Ethiopia. But what was the original name of Africa?
The fun fact, the original name of Africa was named by an explorer also. A European explorer that gave it a Latin name. Now, another fun fact. People say, oh, you know, they were Latin names. Over 4,000 words in the Latin language are Arabic. How did Latin get these 4,000 words? The Moors conquered Spain. So you have Spaniards, Latins, from the, you know what I'm saying, where Latin Americans and Latin Caribbeans, their ancestors come from. Mm-hmm. Have them who were conquered by blacks for over 700 years, reshaping the world. And once we recognize that, then we'll recognize that what Make America Great Again means. Because if we get into the truth of things, the truth is that the Europeans are hiding the truth, and they want you to believe in something that they created. Make America Great Again. You can't tell me making America great again. America wouldn't be great without the inventions of black people. At all. Where would take away the inventions of America? Where would America be on the world stage? Nowhere. Crickets. That's how quiet America would be. But also, it shows you where the true power and the real futuristic thoughts come from. Europeans ain't created nothing. They stole everything. You go to Europe, what do you go sightseeing? The Eiffel Tower? What else is there in London to go see? Paris. It's nothing. They ain't created shit. But yet they the most fascinating place to go visit. Every country has crime. But that doesn't mean that country is criminal by nature. See, the word religion is a Greek word, since we talking about Latin, right? It's a Greek word. Re is a two-part word. Re is Greek or Latin. It's really Latin, which means again. Legion or ligre, which religion derived its term from, means connected or connection. So when you put those words together, religion, you have two words becoming one word. But by way of definitions, it means, again, connected. What were we lost from? The truth. The truth. So make America great again, I'm all for it. Even Donald Trump, even now, America cannot be great without black people in it. You can't. You think the Mexicans is actually gonna build this country? Not at all. And the reason why I say it is because they not even building their country. Even the families that sending money from America back to Mexico, back to Belize, back to Guatemala, they not buying up the country. They not buying up land, getting some type of credit line with a construction company, American construction company out there. If your credit good in America, your credit should be good in another country. Because it's all ran by credit. So if you get somebody to give you a good line of credit, buy another house, do this, do that, etc. But they not doing that. They not doing that. You feel me? They not doing that. How in the fuck can somebody sit up here and tell me that, you know, all other people, you know, send money back to their country? What their country look like?
Awesome.
No, you think so? Like, because the people that sending the money back to their family, they doing the same thing that the politicians is doing, keeping it in their pocket. They not going out there really doing anything. And then people could beg to differ. Oh well, you know, Pharaoh, that's a drug. That's cartels. You know, all this and all that. Okay, so what you doing in America for Americans? You an American? Nothing. Cause we all know what the Hispanics gonna do at work. They gonna snitch on white people and black people to get their family in there. And once they family in there, if you not moving like they moving, if you nigga, oh, you cool with them black niggas, watch how long he lasts on the job. He's not gonna last long. And the only way he gonna last long, they gonna tell him, you gotta go snitch on your buddy.
Imagine you trying to get black niggas fired.
All the time.
Big Love was trying to get me fired.
So
Is that why I got laid off?
so when we talk about making America, so when we talk about making America great again,
Fired for being black, nigga.
how can we sit up here and make America great again if we not gonna recognize the great part of America? Now niggas might be like, oh Pharaoh, you know you biased and all that and all this. Well, Trump not biased when he say make America great again? Cause we all jumped to the conclusion that his make America great again is making it racist. But we don't understand that when was America great? We damn near invented sunshine around this motherfucker. You feel me?
Shit, they say God black, so damn whatever we did.
I don't believe God black. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I believe he got, people he started with and got love for over everybody else. That's on him. What he looked like, Allahu Alam. Allah knows best.
Yes, sir.
But Nigga, what did any other country create, bro? So you can't tell me be gay. You can't tell me make America great again is a bad term. You can't tell me, nigga, that's a fucked up saying.
Oh, that's what flies?
If you can tell me make America great again is a fucked up saying, then you don't know your history. Cause like I said, America ain't never been great on a Caucasian level.
Oh, look at that hair, girl.
Never.
Shit.
Not
Like
once,
when I grow up.
not never.
Where's that? That come from?
Man, y'all know what it is. Y'all know who it is, though, man. You know, Sunday afternoon talk, man. You know what I'm saying? Pharaoh the God and Darky, yo. Keep your bitch sparky, yo. And if you don't know that, we gonna put the thumb in her booty, yo. You feel me? But keeping it on, you know what I'm saying, California bear style, though, man. What's the first thing come to your mind? Make America great again.
My power.
I'm being serious. That's what you think? See, that's how fucked up it is. What's your thought? Dark? Yeah. What's the first thing come to your mind when somebody say make America great again?
You want to be honest?
Yeah.
I just was.
Okay, obviously, I think it's on front.
But in what manner? White power,
I don't know, some
history,
racist shit.
some racist shit, right?
Yep.
And that's what's wrong with us.
No, I'm being honest.
Because if we are American, right? And we're talking about make America great, we have to go through the lines of history.
I don't necessarily think it's like racist. Let me rephrase.
But no, I'm talking about the first thing comes to your mind. Not saying what you sit back and think of.
Yeah, that's right, for sure.
You gotta do like this. You gotta put it in and out and then wrap it around. Got the top part around the charger part. Yeah.
Damn.
You should have been snatching it, nigga.
Nigga always gonna try to blame me.
It's the only nigga I know grab the cord instead of the charger part and nigga, these are wires you grabbing here.
I love blaming me for his mistakes.
But it's fucked up that we're able.
This nigga's losing sleep over
The first thing when we say make America great again, the first thing we do is think of something racist. If we're Americans, we gotta take the good with the bad. If you fighting, you gotta take the bumps with the bruises. You can't get a bump without getting a bruise. You feel me?
Yeah, you can. Just not the good kind.
So, if you can't take the bumps with the bruises, don't say you're an American. American, as a black man in America, yes, America has a fucked up past, but that is on the Caucasian side of the fence. Let's be real here. There were 8 black presidents in America before we got to, what's the first nigga name? George Washington? Abraham Lincoln? Oh, Abraham Lincoln, the nigga that freed the slave. But before George Washington, there were 8. I'm gonna put it like this. 5 to 8 black presidents prior to George Washington.
They completely erased them.
You know why? That's when America was great. You gotta remember, bro, how can these niggas be fighting this war? You have to remember when the Europeans came here, the country was still undeveloped. So it was pockets of motherfuckers hiding everywhere. All black, all native. Even when the Europeans came here, through slavery, who you thought gave spirit to not being conquered? Who you think gave spirit to not letting somebody rule over you, nigga? Like, who gave that Emancipation Proclamation vibe? It was the black people.
Yeah, I need to borrow that shirt.
That's when America was great.
That shit hard though. Where'd you get that from, cousin?
America has its trials and tribulations. That's like growing up. We don't sit up here, we question, we like, oh God, why the fuck you give me the family you gave me? Ooh, you could have gave me a different family.
Yeah, I got different families.
But you know why he gave you the family? That's the only thing God didn't let you pick. You know why God gave you the family he gave you? He giving you a family to show you the type of characters that are out in the world. We look at family members and we be like, oh nigga, that person mean. Oh, that person stingy. Oh, that person fucked up. Oh man, I don't want no family like this. And then we run out on the streets and pick our own friends and they be more fucked up than our family. Because we didn't learn the characteristics of people. By God gave us the nigga, God wanted your eyes to have his family. So when we go out and we choose our friends, we fuck up. We fuck up. But some people will say, oh, you know what I'm saying? I mean, not some people say, people will fall out with their friends and make up, but we can't fall out with our family and make up. But that's who made us.
On me.
That's who made us. Our family is who made us. And if you love yourself, you gotta give honor to the motherfuckers that raised you. Family. If you can't see that, then that's the meaning of Make America Great Again. It's not about the destination. It's about the journey. Now, is Donald Trump a weirdo? For sure. Does he lie? Oh, definitely. Definitely. Is he a two-faced character? You know that too? But again, when was America great? Everybody since the inventions wanted to be like America. Hip-hop, inventions, free thinking, all this was started by the black community in America. If you don't believe it, hey, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, nigga, toot to you, nigga, off the dribble. Off the dribble.
I gotta watch this Broncos game.
Yo, Broncos game.
Yeah, I got $200.
That shit trash. Jazz watching it.
Coach. No, I got it personal lucky club, man. I told you I gotta go watch the game.
Oh, Jazz?
No, my cousin, he bet. I'm gonna call you when I get to the house. I'm about to tell you right now.